Well, hello to you, my good friends. It's been a long time. How are you, cousins? That's what we call our subscribers now on BC Tactical. You subscribe to us, and you are one of our cousins. That's right. You want to be my cousin? Subscribe. So, somewhere on this thing, I'm supposed to point, it says subscribe and like and all that stuff. I don't know much about that, but at some point, it will be on here. So, click like and subscribe and touch your bell. And if you do that, you'll be notified when we are going to do another one. I'm here with my good friend R.C. Burns in the bowels of the man cave, what we call Studio 3. And here we are. I haven't done a video since December, possibly. I didn't even go through all the Christmas stuff I got for Christmas. Why is that, you say? Why, Kelly? Why would you leave us hanging like that and not do a video? Well, one, and the big reason is some of you may or may not know that I have a heart condition. Yeah, I've had 2 widowmaker heart attacks. Count them: 1 widowmaker, 2 widowmakers. That's 2 widowmaker heart attacks. The first one, I was dead 6 times. The second one, I didn't die. I was awake for the whole thing, and doctor and I had a cool conversation about stuff. But at any rate, I've had a couple of those, and I had some heart issues, and so I had to go in, and I had to get another thing done. They did some roto-rooter stuff, so now here I am, supposedly good as new. Good as new. So here I am, new beard, everything's going good. So, got on my Goonie shirt. Never say die. That's right. Never say die. No matter what. All right. So, it is good to see you, cousins. I appreciate you all tuning in. This is going to be a special episode. I got some neat stuff going on. First of all, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew, it quenches your thirst and it's lousy for your heart. All right. That's to you, RC. Appreciate you bringing this in for me. At least it's not Monster Energy drink. All right, so let's get on with it. Something new that we've decided to do is we get a lot of emails with questions, I guess, and RC generally handles that. I do like to answer the stuff on YouTube. What are those called? The little things y'all send me and say stuff. So comments. I get your comments. I'm the one who looks at those comments, but we get emails. And some of those emails, a lot of those go through RC because I do other stuff. And so RC goes through and he asks me questions, and I'm like, why don't we just answer the stuff on the videos, man? And RC agrees. So here we are. We are going to do the first ever BC Tactical email responses. So the first one is from a gentleman named Todd in Delaware. Hello, Todd. It's good to see you, my friend. Glad you're watching, cousin. I appreciate that. It's good to know that people in Delaware appreciate what we do here in Arkansas. I don't know if people in Arkansas appreciate what people do in Delaware or not, but I certainly do. RC and I love Delaware. It's a wonderful state. So here we go. All right, so Todd says, "Hey, Kelly, I have a question for you. How do you get your beard to look so great?" Hey, that's a great question, Todd, and I'm going to tell you. Okay, so first thing is I don't overwash my beard. I do wash it, but I don't overwash it. I don't put any of the shampoo-y, conditioning products and stuff and all that stuff in there. I don't use like a bar of soap or anything like that. I do use Everyman Jack beard and face wash. That's what I use. And then everybody else goes out, spends big money on other stuff. Everyman Jack is pretty reasonably priced, so I get the Everyman Jack and a couple of squirts and face and beard. Hadn't done much for my face, but it's great for my beard. So anyway, I use that, and then a lot of people have said something about a boar hair brush. Now this is an Arkansas secret. So if you guys start using this in Delaware, please don't tell everybody where you got it, because this is a Arkansas Ozark beardsman secret that a lot of people don't know. How do I get my beard to look like this? I comb it with an old dry corn cob. That's it. So use some Everyman Jack beard and face wash on there, and then, you know, get you an old dry corn cob. Go to the store or the garden market or whatever, get you an ear corn, good long one. Don't use the little stubby ones because I don't know. I mean, if you got a small face, I guess you could use a little stubby one. But anyway, I just use a regular size. That way I got a little kind of handle on the end. And then I just like that. Look at it. Is that not gorgeous? Look at that. All right. You know, my hair wasn't gray until I started having heart attacks. So there's that. All right. So, hey, there's question number 1. Todd out in Delaware, we really appreciate you watching. You are officially a cousin. Thanks, cousin, for watching. We appreciate you. And, you know, hope your beard gets to doing good, man. Get you a corn cob. All right. So, our next question is from Joseph. Joseph is from Florida. So, big difference, Delaware and Florida. But Joseph asks, Kelly, my dad is a nice guy, but he's not as cool as you. How did you get to be so cool? Joseph. Okay, Joseph. Well, hey, you know, lots of dads are nice guys. You could be worse. You know, your dad could slap you around, punch you in the face quite a bit. So he seems pretty cool to me already. And, you know, if he lets you watch YouTube channels, you know, with guys like me on there, so he seems to be pretty cool. I mean, would you agree with that, RC? Me and RC think he's pretty cool. But I know what you're saying. Does he have a big cool beard? Does he wear a hat and all that stuff? That's not the stuff that makes you cool, Joseph. That's not the stuff that makes you cool. You know, feeding your family, that makes a man cool. Working a job every day, that makes a man cool. Having working man's hands, that makes a man cool. You know, he doesn't need to be hanging out on a street corner smoking a cigarette and a leather jacket to be cool. That's what RC does. But is, you know, is your dad going to do that? Probably not. But, you know, hey, if your dad is putting food on the table and he's patting you on the back and saying, good job, son, stuff like that, he's a pretty cool dad. He could be giving you a swift kick in the hind end, you know. So, hey, Joseph, give your dad some props, man. Pat him on the back. Say, hey, Dad, I'm proud of you for going to work today, because that's what men do. And you'll know that soon enough. When you get older, Joseph, you'll have to get out and get a job. So there you go. Let's see. How old is Joseph? Do we even know? Joseph? I don't know how old you are. I hope you're not like 18, because that would be weird. So I hope you're like 12 or 13 or something. I hope you're not 18 asking that question. So anyway, Joseph from Florida, thank you very much for your question. You are officially now a BC Tactical Cousin. And the BC stands for cats. Bastard cats. There it is. All right. So I told you I had something special today. I know that I've talked for 8 minutes about nothing, but we haven't done a video in a while. So a good friend of mine from the land down under, where they throw another shrimp on the bobby. That's terrible. I think that was more English than Australian. But anyway, good friend of mine from the land down under. His name is Stuart. I won't give you his last name because it's none of your business. He sent me a package all the way from Australia. You know how much that costs? It's a lot. But he sent me a get well package. And man, this really means a lot. Stuart, man, I hope you're watching, brother, because you've really done yourself this time, dude. This is awesome. I got out of having my procedures done and everything, and I was kind of, moping around, hurting and feeling lousy. And then one day in the mail, this package comes, and it's from you, Stuart. That means a lot, man. It really does. So I want to tell you, Stuart, I appreciate you. And, for those of you folks that are down under, Stuart is a professional platypus hunter. If you think that's an easy job, think again. Think again, friend. So anyway, I get this package in from Australia. It's got this with a bunch of rubber bands and stuff on it. And you know what you can and can't send out of Australia. There's certain things they don't want you to send through the mail. So I'm wondering, what do we have that we got through the mail this time. Because Stuart is good at getting stuff through the mail. Wow. Stuart, you've outdone yourself, my friend. I've got a new wallet. I've got a new wallet that says BMF on it. It spells it out in whole. But that's nice, man. Thank you, Stuart. Thank you. So here it is. I got my wallet. And inside this wallet, nice leather wallet. It's not some cheap. Oh, wow. Some Australian money from the land down under. And on the back, there is a special note to me from Stuart. And it tells me exactly what is in this package. So that's mine and for me to read, personal, from my good friend, Stuart. Man, you're the best, cousin. All right, so it tells me everything that's in this on the back, but it has a, first thing it has is in this little pocket up here, it's got some kind of card. Looks like a little, oh, wait a minute, something else came out. I've seen stuff wrapped up like that before, Stuart. What time is it? 4:20. All right, so what is this stuff, man? Let's find out. Oh, wow. Yeah. I know what this is. This is old school, Stuart. I like this. This is a throwing star. Man. A ninja shuriken. Hi-ya! Just like that, man. Just like that. I could be like, yeah, to RC, or I could throw it and stick it in something like, yeah! Man cave. I'm blowing it up in here, Stuart. Thank you, my friend, for that. There's something else in here, though. I don't know what that is. It's not coming out yet. Not come. Oh. All right. Keep calm and take deep breaths. Snake bite first aid. Snake bite first aid, because Stuart knows that summer is coming in Arkansas. It was summertime yesterday because it was really hot and I was working on some stuff, and today, that was yesterday. Today it's really cold, and Friday it's going to snow. That's Arkansas weather, man. Summertime in Arkansas. Okay, so that was in here. Next, I got some stuff over here. Let's find out what it is. Nice. I got me an Ace of Spades throwing card. Goes along with that shuriken over there, man. He's all, you know. Ace of Spades throwing card. That'll go in with my throwing knives. And I got me a big stump out back that I throw that stuff in. Sideways stump about that big. Something else in here as well. Oh, I know what this is. Thank you, Stuart. This is a very memorable gift, man. I appreciate you so much, dude. So this is a wallet knife. And how does it work? It folds over like this. Just kind of folds. This piece folds back here. This piece folds here. And it snaps together so the handle doesn't come apart on you. And then it's got this little piece, this little round piece right here. And that spins around so your blade comes out. That locks your blade in place when you're not using it. Oh, you pull the blade out first. Then you fold this, and then you fold this. And now you have a knife that's ready to go from your wallet. And it's sharp. And it's got a nice point on it. You can see that it's sharp and it has a nice point on it. Wow. You know, I've often coveted one of these, and I haven't had it. I've seen a couple other people pull these out and do something with it, and I'm like, man, I wish I had one of those. But I never seem to get one. Stuart, I appreciate you, brother. Now, I think that that is everything other than the wallet itself. But I must say, what a wonderful get well present. I will be carrying this each and every day. I appreciate you, Stuart. You are a wonderful guy. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So, anyway, we know that the world is in chaos and turmoil right now. Nobody knows what's going to happen, and nobody knows what they're going to do and all that stuff. Work on your skills. And I'm not talking about bow drill fires, and I'm not talking about, bushcraft shelters and stuff like that. Stay in your home as long as you can. Stay in your home as long as you can. Bush shelter will not help you if things are falling out of the sky. And you know what I'm talking about, but I'm not going to say it. Knock on wood, I don't want that happening. So anyway, if the worst happens, it's going to be people with skills that can forge ahead. Mechanic, carpenters, plumbers, people that can do things with their minds and their hands. I don't know. I worry about banks and the stability of infrastructure on many levels, many continents, many nations. Push of a button and your bank is closed down. What happens if you don't get a paycheck tomorrow? What happens if your neighbor doesn't get a paycheck tomorrow? What happens if all your neighbors and you don't get a paycheck tomorrow? Who's coming to my house to borrow a cup of sugar? How often is that going to happen? When do you stop giving sugar? Those are the types of things that I think about. Now, I love bushcraft. I love, the outdoors. I love it. But this is a different situation. So I just want to tell you folks, I've got lots of viewers out there. I've got lots of subscribers out there. You guys are my cousins, man. Stuart, he's like family to me now. So I want you guys to be safe and take care. And, people that think ahead are going to be able to utilize their skills that they have to do what they need to do. If a guy needs his roof fixed and you need your car fixed, you can hit that off. But, get some chickens, man. Get a pig. Do something. Get some seeds before it's too late, because I'm sure everybody's already sold out. I've got a nice seed bank here. I got stuff going on, and I don't care who knows it. People know me. People around my community know me, and they're like, oh, man, that dude's got some stuff. I do have some stuff. I've got some stuff, and I'm not going to talk about doing anything crazy, but I do have what I need if anything crazy happens. I've got it. We know how to use it in my home. We know. So, if you haven't got any, get some. Right now is beyond the time. You should have been gotten before, but, think about it. Ammunition, food, water, all those things. It could come in pretty handy pretty soon. And maybe nothing will happen, I'm not a fear-mongering guy. I'm trying not to worry about it. I'm a little anxious about things, but I'm trying not to worry about it and just lose my mind over it, But, shit happens, So when it happens, be ready. Have some toilet paper. Ain't that right, RC? RC knows it's right. We've ran out of toilet paper before. You run out of toilet paper, man, you got to cut a sleeve off your t-shirt, man. You come home with a wife beater on. Exactly. All right. Hey, I want to thank everybody that sent me some question through the email. I hope that I answered your questions correctly, and I hope that my advice does you some good. Especially Joseph with that cool dad out there, man. I think you're cool, Dad, as long as you're taking care of business. And to Todd up in Delaware, man, corn cob. Nobody will believe you. Try it. Try it. You ever seen one of those curling things that the women's use? Does this number here? Corn cob. Look at it. Just put your corn cob underneath. I'm telling you. We don't use it just for smoking pipes here in Arkansas. All right. So, hey, shout out to my friend Stuart. Thank you again so much, my friend. I can't tell you how much it means to me to be recuperating and receive something like that, especially a wallet that says that. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. So for RC Burns, Kelly, BC Tactical, we'll see you on the next round, cousins. Have a good one.